We're back. Freaking back. I spilled my beer. One of my cameras turned off. Because I'm making this video way too long. Because I talk too much. But this is where we were. I just got all the lugs kind of to the same note. Still tuned pretty low. Because I like having my wires kind of loose too. You just like. And I don't know the technicality of it, but how I match the notes up, what happens is like there's less ring because the different pitches aren't like interacting or like feeding back or like clashing with each other. So I think that's why now we hear less of an overtone and less of a ring, which is why tuning is very important. So. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Those wet. Sorry, I'm sitting too low to play. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. I want to get that behind the kit, and I want to play it. And we'll kind of see how it sounds in the mix. Yeah. Let's go on to the toms real quick. That room mic I'm using right now is a USB Blue Yeti. Great mic. It's the Yeti Pro, dude. It's like I think it might be $200. They make a USB version that's $100. If you want to make drum videos, get it. Get the $99 one. Hook it up to your MacBook Pro, or I love my MacBook, but you can do it with any audio program. You USB that thing up, you turn the gain down, and you have a room mic. And you can record great videos. Half my videos are one microphone, and it's like, there's no excuse. Just get the USB Yeti and make some videos. It'll change your life. The Pro version, only difference is it has XLR, and when you want to go stereo, you can literally they have like a splitter on it, so you get two XLRs that go into it down to one, so you get a left and right signal. So then you can it's a pretty legit room mic. So like I have overheads that I never use. I pretty much just close mic the toms and the kick and the snare and all that, and then I just use room mics. I have overheads, I don't use them, and I like to kind of keep the room signal pretty high. So this is my 12 by, what did I do, 6.5 or 7.5? I don't remember. Kit's 5 years old now. I think it's 12 by 6.5. So we're just getting this bad boy undid. I apologize for how often I swear. Sorry, Mom. I know my mother is going to watch all 15 minutes of this and she's not going to know a single thing I'm talking about, but she will know that I use that word a lot. So, sorry, Mom. Alright, if your tom has a hanging tom mount, it makes this process a little bit more difficult, but we'll survive. So take that little bang off. Alright, 12. Same shell as the we on? Yeah, same shell as the. Am I really at 4 minutes again? I think the re-ring is just a hair smaller on this than the snare. So, 12, where you at? Once again, line up your logos, because you want your drums to be pretty. Everybody wants. Don't forget to put your hanging mount back on, or you're going to have a lot of extra work to do. As far as, you got to thread the old needle. First time's a charm. So, okay, snare drum's hard. We did the snare. We're good. Are you good? I hope you're good, because I'm happy with that sound that I got. I got my logo on. So, toms, a lot of people do like, ooh, the bottom bottom head's tighter, the top head is 3 semitones, 3 whole tones, 3 half steps, a third. I don't I don't know. I don't really do that. I feel like I have the top head and the bottom head the same exact note. And that works for me. If anything, resonant head might be like a little bit tighter, but sometimes you even find on my floor tom, like, I like the bottom head to be like loose as shit, so it just fucking growls when I hit it. But I think I want to try putting cotton balls in it. I think Benny Greb does that. He puts cotton balls in his like loose drums, so they're loose and you still get that craziness, but they don't resonate forever because the cotton balls muffle it down just a hair. So let's do. Toms. I keep my drums so fat and so wet. So better make sure you watch my videos and like my drum sounds before you try and do this shit. Because if you don't like the sound I go for, you're gonna be royally upset. Because you're gonna get some fat, chunky sounding drums. All right. That's like finger tight. It's probably gonna sound okay. Sounds pretty good already. I'm gonna go quarter turn each. I also like to kind of feel with the pressure between my thumb and my middle finger to, like, some of the threads are gonna have like more lube and like less friction, right? So that's gonna mean that even though it feels like you've tightened them all to the same spot, they realistically might not be at the exact same tension. Regardless, I still kind of like to feel my way around and be like, oh yeah, that's the same pressure. Oh yeah, that's the same pressure. That's the same. And then, I don't know. That's like kind of where I start. But here we go. And then bottom. The drum sounds damn near the same if I hit it from the top or the bottom. No idea if that's normal or if other people's drums do that. Mine do. All right, when I don't have it in relation to my floor tom and my snare, I don't really know where to bring it. So next video, I'm gonna be behind the kit, and I'm gonna do the fine adjustments to my shit. So rack tom's back on the kit. Oh, also, when you have a heavy hand and you do a lot of rim shots, my drums detune a lot, especially because I keep them loose. The looser you keep them, the more easily they'll detune, just because the rods don't have tension on them. So I do use lug locks, just because I don't want to be retuning all the time. Also, if you want that really fat, wet sound, sometimes like as it starts to detune, like one of your lugs goes really loose, it actually sounds really fucking good. So sometimes I will purposefully loosen like one of the lugs close to me or one of the lugs far from me, and then put a lug lock on it and just lock in that just like disgusting sound that I want. So we're moving on to the floor tom. Also, hanging mounts as opposed to like stands. If I put my rack tom on a snare stand, it sounds like shit. So you need to toms should be hanging, in my opinion. If you can't get that done, there's ways to do it. Make sure you don't ever cinch down your snare stand too much, because it'll choke the drum. I like to allow it. You can even clamp it onto the hoop, if that makes sense. And I will show you what I mean by that. And sometimes when you do it by the hoop, it doesn't seem to choke it as badly. Alright, onto the floor tom. Floor tom! I love this floor tom. It's 16 by 15. Ambassador top bottom. This fucking thing. Like, I don't even need a new head on it. That sounds fucking insane. I don't even know why I'm putting a new head on it. Just because it's old. Similar on the bottom and the top, right? Cool. I got one lug lock on it because it loosens right there. So, Get this done. Let me check my cameras. 10. Once again, I don't bother twisting the drum key. I throw it on top and I twist from the lugs, and it just seems way quicker to me. You can race me, but I'll bet you can't beat me, 'cause I'm quick. I do have a like a drill bit tool that's pretty fucking sweet. You just put it onto your drill. Where is it? That's a good question. Where's my drill bit? Where's my drill? It's great when I remember to bring it, but I rarely do. And it's probably lost. Alright. Back to my rule. Clean that shit. This one's got a little bit of something, something. Same shells, super sick. Listen to that. It's got no fucking head on it. It sounds sick. Woo! Come on, shit. So maybe use that as a rule. Make sure your drum sounds sick without a second head on it, and then like your job's already done. Alrighty. We're back. We're going back. We're doing finger tight. I'm just gonna twist all the lugs. A couple of my 4-ton ones, actually, since they're so long and I've been on so many tours with this fucking thing, they're a little bent. I didn't treat my old girl as good as I should have. And also this kit, Pekka, you know, obviously made it. Pekka at Kumu. It is gorgeous. It's 5 years old. And you cannot tell. I mean, I've nicked it here and there, mainly on like the bass drum hoops, but this thing is a stunner. And if I polish down the hoops, or maybe threw some like tongue oil or something on it, like this thing would look as good right now as it did on day one. But I mean, even with some dust on it and some blood and some sweat on it, it's like still one of the prettiest kits I've ever seen. A lot of people compliment me when I play it live, tell me it's the best kit they've ever heard. I don't know if that's just because they're stunned by its beauty. I'm being kind of sarcastic. Alright. Check this out, dude. This is my shit right here. Just, I push down on it with a little bit of weight. I don't know how many pounds. Just copy me. And this is going to sound sick. I'm not even going to have to fucking tune it. Guarantee. I don't like to make guarantees. I might have to tune it. I might have to take it up a bit. But just do it a little harder. And I have a feeling this thing is just going to thunder. It's going to roar. Yeah, I think it might need like, you know, an 1/8 of a turn. Well, that was pretty loose. Oh yeah, I'm so excited to get behind the kit right now and show you guys what we're working with. Alright, video's done.